welcome back to another HW-Aquascaping video. Hope you're all well. Now in the last video, if you haven't seen that one yet, go and check it out, but we basically added these guys, which is the 5-banded barbs. Quite a nice little species, as you can see, they're colouring up nicely, but they have been a bit timid, and I deduced this down to the blue Danios. As much as I love them, but they were just making these guys a little bit too skittish, so I've taken those back to the shop, and it's sort of freed up a bit of options for more fish in the future, but they've been a lot more confident since. We also added these guys, which is the rabbit snails. Now, a friend of mine has told me they could possibly eat the plants in the aquarium. I haven't seen any indication of this at the moment, but I'll be keeping my eye on them. If they do, they'll be coming straight out, and I won't be getting rid of them. I'll pop them in the shrimp tank, because I do like these guys, they are pretty funky. But I've got plans for the shrimp tank in the future, and these guys will fit right in there, so no, nothing to worry there. That's basically the last video. Now we're going to go and get some new fish for the Asian Peninsula. So I've come down to my other local mainland aquatics, where another friend of mine told me that they have the fish that I've been looking for. And those are these guys right here, which is the Celestial Pearl Danios. So that's not the bento side tetras at the bottom, the sort of larger pinker fish. It's these small, nice little, sort of purpley black colour with little yellow dots and the red fins. Really nice little fish. They look a bit like trout, but I think they're going to make a great addition to the aquarium. I'll get these bagged up in a second. I've also just spied these guys. These are called sparkling gouramis. I really like these fish, but I'm wondering, do you think I should get some of these for the aquarium? Because my other sort of feature fish for the aquarium is going to be a species of gourami, but do you think sort of a pair of these would make quite a nice addition? If you do, let me know in the comments down below. And I've also just spied these little weird creatures. So these are a type of goby, part of the Styphodon genus. I'm not entirely sure the species. They could be cobalt blues or Indonesian rock gobies, but I'm not entirely sure on the strain, but let me know if you want me to get some of these too. So I've just arrived home. I've got a big shoal of 12 of these guys. Now, I did notice in the shop they were a little bit on the skinny side. So I did ask how long they've had them in for. They've had them in for sort of a few months, but so I've got nothing to worry about really in terms of disease on my half. I will treat just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure they probably just need a bit of feeding up. So I think over this sort of like next week, I'm going to up my feeding a little bit, up my water changes, and see if I can get some weight put back on them. I've been assured by the shop that there should be nothing health-wise wrong with them at all, but we'll take precautions and we'll see what happens in the future. So wow, the Celestial Pearls have only been in for like sort of about 5-10 minutes now, and already they're making such an impact. They're really confident, they're out swimming around, and they are bringing sort of the 5-banded barbs out of their shell a little bit. You can see them sort of coming out of the plants as we speak. You know, they're a bit wary of their new inhabitants, but yeah, they're looking great. I mean, they are just like mini trouts, these, and I absolutely love them. I mean, they only get about 2 centimeters large, so perfect sort of size for this kind of aquarium, for like having a decent shoal. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to when they fully start colouring up properly and interacting with the other inhabitants. But yeah, I'll just play some cinematics and some music, and I'll let you enjoy them as they settle into the aquarium. So there we are, guys. I hope you've enjoyed them settling in. Now, as I said previously, I do think they are a little bit on the skinny side. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give them some food. The particular food, if you are interested in, is just Aquarium Tropical Flake. I do feed a range of foods, so if you do have any questions about that, just drop me a comment down below and I'll answer anything that you want to know. I have quite a different range of foods that I like to feed throughout the week, so mix it up, keep the fish's lives a little bit less boring, really. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, and if you have, I hope you consider subscribing if you haven't already. It does help me out massively, so I do really appreciate it. As well as drop me a like if you've enjoyed the video, and drop me a comment if you've got any questions about any fish that you want to see in the future added to the scape, any of the plants that you want to add, or if you've got a question about what a plant is, just drop it down below. I'm happy to answer absolutely anything you would like to know. But as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and be safe doing whatever you're doing. I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.